The Israelites trembled. Under the iron grip of the Midianites, every harvest was stolen. Every prayer was unanswered, but the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob had not forgotten his people. For he sent the angel of the Lord to a farmer named Gideon. Now Gideon was the weakest of the clan, so he trembled when he heard the angel's message. "How can I save Israel? How can I free my people?" he asked. "You are the one, Gideon." The angel replied, "The Lord is with you, mighty warrior." Gideon was afraid, but the angel said, "Listen, I will give you 3 signs. First, you will come across an offering of burnt sacrifices and a fleece garment." The angel said, "When it is wet, the ground is dry. Then you will know that the Lord has sent me to you." So Gideon went to check the fleece, and sure enough, the ground was dry. The fleece was soaked. Overjoyed, he worshipped. But he asked for another sign. This time the angel told him to reverse the fleece. So Gideon laid the fleece on the wet ground and waited. And as the sun rose, the fleece was dry. Once again, Gideon fell to his knees in worship. Then the angel spoke, "Take your great courage and your people with you and save Israel. I am sending you." Now emboldened by the signs and the angel's words, Gideon raised an army of 32,000 men, but God said to many, "Israel must not boast in their strength or take pride in their numbers." So Gideon gathered the 32,000 and brought them down to the riverbed. There he told them to dip their staffs into the water. And God said, "These who lapped like dogs from the water, I want to save." There were 300. God said to Gideon, "I will give the Midianites into your hands. Tonight, you and your 300 warriors will march into the camp and attack them. I will be with you." So that night, Gideon, armed with a sword, neither he nor any of his 300 men had a sword. They had torches inside clay jars and trumpets. They marched into the darkness, and before them stood 135,000 armed warriors. At nightfall, they surrounded the enemy camp. Suddenly, Gideon shouted for the Lord and for Gideon. His men smashed their jars, lit their torches, and blew their trumpets. The camp was thrown into total panic. The Midianites drew their swords and looked around for the source of the attack. But they could see only one another. They were so confused that they began to cut each other down. By morning, 120,000 had fallen by their own hands. Gideon chased the rest, and with divine momentum, defeated the final 15,000 and crushed their kings, Zebah and Zalmunna. From the weakest man came the greatest victory, a war won not by numbers, but by faith and fire. Do you want to know how David slew Goliath? Click the video on screen now.